Moonlight Knight by Michael McCracken. Scene 1, Into the Flames. The characters are Angus Finn, 31, Irish, younger brother to Seamus. Seamus Finn, 40 years old, Irish, older brother of Angus. And Billy Hart, 16, Irish, new recruit. The setting, 9:34 p.m., the night before the great battle begins. Tents are pitched all around. Countless campfires light the night skies. Soldiers nervously prepare for the coming day's events, while keeping each other company around the campfires. At rise, so the first thing we see. The light of the campfires illuminates the night. The moon is full and looks down upon the men. Angus sits hunched over the fire, warming his hands, staring intently into the flames. Seamus stirs a stew pot, ensuring that the contents do not burn, occasionally casting a worried glance at his younger brother.
Food's almost ready, brother. A few more minutes at most.
Angus doesn't hear his brother, continues staring.
I was able to get a few slabs of beef. Might as well add them to the wilted cabbage, along with those potatoes you found. This here stew might not taste like Uncle Donald's famous blend.
Angus looks to his brother, Seamus.
Do you think we'll make it? If you get your damn head out of your blasted arse, boyo, and stop going off into La La Land.
I'm being serious, brother. Do you think we'll make the English?
Seamus stops stirring and looks seriously at his little brother.
The English outnumber us at least 2 to 1. They have cavalry, heavy infantry. With their resources, we are no match. So much so, they think we'll give in to them with like ladies. We're not going to give in to them, brother. We're going to fight. We're going to fight them with everything we have.
Angus looks into the flames.
I figured the same. I was just thinking, that's all.
They start to stir the pot again.
You're thinking about your sweet Bonnie lass, aren't you?
I am. She's all that's been on my mind, brother. She keeps me going. Keeps me strong. Not a day goes by where she's not with me. Her face behind my lids when I lay my head down to sleep. I swear I can smell her sweat scent upon the wind. A gift from the lady that reminds me of me love.
Angus looks up to the moon, kisses his index and middle fingers, then salutes it. With the rush of the wind, Angus hears the mournful call of a peacock. Seamus lifts the ladle and sips the stew.
Aye. This here stew be done, brother. Let's eat.
And he gives the bowl to his brother. Angus takes the bowl from Seamus and he eats.
So, when we get back home, are you going to make an honest woman out of her?
Are you kidding me? You must be out of your mind, Seamus. Of course I am. I've been playing the day ever since we went to this blasted war.
Seamus sighs deeply.
Well, tell me, damn ya, tell me.
All right. Okay, we're at home. Everyone is in there because it's her birthday. Gathered around the table, everyone laughing with mischievousness. They set her up for the big surprise, right? She will go through all the gifts and not find mine. This will drive her crazy. Then, when she asks where it is, they will tell her outside. She will give up and run out the door, knowing in her heart that I'll be waiting there with her present. Of course I'll be there. The ring and all.
Angus wipes a tear from his eye.
She'll love it. I swear she will.
Seamus finishes his stew.
That's not a bad plan, brother. So that's the kind of stuff you've been thinking about when we stare off into the mists. Not bad at all.
Billy comes running up to Angus, crying. Angus jumps to his feet, stands next to Billy.
Are you all right, Billy? What's the matter? Has somebody hurt you again?
Damn it, Billy, you're a man. Don't cry like a baby. Every time something happens to you, you've been run to me, brother. I'm getting sick of it. What was it this time? Did you stub your wee toe?
Come on, Seamus. Don't be so hard on him. He's just a boy. Now, Billy, tell us.
soldiers made me do it. I didn't want to, but they called me sissy boy and I started to put the haze in again. So I did it. I went up there and I seen them, Angus. There's so many.
You stupid boy, of course there is a lot of them. Maybe if you would do more training instead of fetching things for me brother, you'd have a backbone. Look at them dainty hands you got. They'd be girly hands. You haven't been practicing with your bow, have you?
Shut up, Seamus. Leave Billy alone. He's scared, Seamus. Since he's always just a man, he's an excuse to be scared. Plus, he's always been messed with because of his looks and lack of skill. With me help, Billy will be a great doctor. Isn't that right, Billy?
Yes, sir. Angus, I just know it.
Ah. Don't you worry your wee little head, Billy. You're going to be all right. You got me brother and I, and we'll take care of you. Plus, archers are in the back, remember?
Hell no, brother. I'll not be taking care of the wee boy. You can take care of him yourself. He's dead white, Angus. Green as a clover without the fourth leaf. I tell you, Angus, if you keep him around, he'll end up pulling you down. Do the smart thing, Angus. Then one of the other soldiers take him.
No. I took him in, brother. And to his dying father, I promised to look after him. I gave him word that I would take care of him. And that I'll do. One thing in life I'll never tarnish. And that is my honor.
All right. Damn you, on her speech. It's me every time. Well, I'll leave you both and get some sleep. You should do the same if you know what's best for you.
I'm sorry, Angus, if I've been dead weight like your brother says. I just want to make you proud of me, that's all. I'll do my best, Angus. Whatever you need me to do, I'll do it.
Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself about what your brother said. Okay? He's just concerned for me well-being, that's all. You're a good kid, Billy. Don't let anyone tell you different. Just because you don't look like a man, doesn't mean you're not a man. It's what's in here that makes you a man.
Thank you, Angus, for being so nice to me. You're a great man, and I'm lucky to know you.
All right, Billy. Eat some stew, get some rest. I'm going to go get a little sleep. You should do the same.
Okay.
You got a long day tomorrow.
Okay. Good night, Angus. May the Lord and Lady protect you through the night and grant you a peaceful sleep.
Good night, lady. May you let me love fill what's inside me heart. May you grant her peace she seeks, and let her know I'm well. May you fill her dreams with love, and visions of me return. Thank you, lady, for being in our lives and allowing us to be together.
End of scene 1. Nice. Scene 2. Regrets. The characters are the same. Angus Finn, 31, Seamus Finn, 40, and Billy Hart, 16. The setting is, it's 3:32 p.m., 3 days after the main battle between the English and the Irish began. A mutual respite was called by both sides, allowing for the injured to be tended to. At rise, Angus sits next to Billy, patching a wound on his shoulder, while Seamus paces anxiously back and forth. All are wounded. They take an uneasy rest.
I can't believe this injustice! We're holding our own, pushing the godforsaken English back, then our Venus captain wants us to call a break. Well, they'll be getting reinforcements.
I feel the same as you.
That's a bunch of garbage. It's all brilliant, Captain. We broke through their lines. All that had to be done was to just finish the marauders off. That's all.
Look, I know Seamus, but that's just the way of it. Our captain gives the orders, and we follow them. That's the life of a soldier.
I just want to go home.
You want to go home? Oh, you want to go home? I'll send you home, you sorry excuse for a soldier. Doing Seamus.
Huh? Put your damn sword up, you stupid fool! What the hell you think drawing your sword on the boy.
I'm not ashamed of nothing. That little this child of yours nearly got me killed, Angus. That group of English cavalry broke through our line. They went after the archers. When your wee little boy Billy there started running like a coward, you turned from the battle and went to save him. That nearly cost you your life, dear brother.
Shut your fool. Shut your fool mouth, brother. You're not going to be losing me anytime soon, especially not to know stinking English.
How can you say such a thing like that? That accursed boy of yours nearly got you killed, and you're so blind to it that it's like your head is wedged up into your ass.
Well, what do you want me to do then, huh? Then tell me, brother. So I can make you happy.
Get rid of the boy, Angus. And I'll tell you, if you don't, then I will.
Do it, James. It'll make you feel like a man? Then do it. Just remember though, you'll be having to come through me.
Seamus stares intently at his brother, silent rage twisting his facial features into a mass of bunched muscles. Angus stares back at him intently into his brother's eyes, keeping his arms wide. Billy, quiet as a church mouse, fidgets nervously while paying close attention to the two brothers.
All right! Curse you to hell! I'd be loving you too damn much to be fighting at you. I'm just hotter than fish grease.
Look, you're not the only one, James. Imagine how I've been feeling, huh? Here I'm trying to win this infernal war, or at least stay alive, so I can be making it back to me last. All I be wanting is to go home, James. The girl is waiting, and so am I.
I'm so sorry. Angus, it wasn't meant for you to be caught up in this war. You should have been able to stay home and get married to your sweet bonny lass. Then have a ton of wee brats that look like you're running around driving you crazy. Instead you got you're the sorry idiot of the captain giving you stupid orders.
And there's a loud shouting of the brothers, and it draws their attention. Looking over, they stare in shock as two well-armed English soldiers charge towards them, their swords out. The guys, they jump to their feet, drawing their swords and charging and yelling.
Ambush! We're being ambushed! Everybody to arms!
Brother! Look, I'm with you, Billy! Get your bow! Get your plastic bow! Oh, yeah.
And Billy is scared out of his mind, picks up his bow.
Angus, I'm scared!
Shoot one of the bastards, Billy! Shoot your blasted ball!
Billy, shoot the one that I was fighting! Quick, do it!
Fire your blasted ball, Billy!
Billy, let's go! Fire the cursed ball!
Nervous and scared, he lifts his bow back, draws back the bow, aiming with shaky hands. Angus lifts his blade to intercept the sword that would kill his brother, catching the blade with his own just in time as Billy lets loose his arrows. Blackout. End of scene 2. Scene 3. Eternity. The characters are Seamus Finn, 40, Irish, brother of Angus, and Serena O'Hare, 26, Irish, the love of Angus. Setting, 8 p.m., 9 months after the war between the English and the Irish. The English were pushed back by the combined might of the Irish clans, ending their terrible reign of the Emerald Isle. The families of Finn and O'Hare are gathered to celebrate the birthday of Serena O'Hare, the love of Angus Finn. At Rise, both families are gathered around the table. Everyone is laughing and having a good time. Seamus is giving a speech to honor Serena, thoroughly intoxicated. Serena sits at the head of the table, laughing, wistfully enjoying Seamus's debacle. Seamus holds his mug aloft, the liquid sloshing over its rim to splash onto the floor.
Listen to me, all of you. we be gathered here to celebrate the day of our young Serena came into this world. Everyone quiet yourselves and listen to me. Good. Now listen. My throat is as dry as Grandma Beth's ashy elbow. Listen to me. You not be listening. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell her how great she is. And all ye's not been listening. Serena, dear, I wanted you to know what you did for Angus. Not a day went by that you weren't on me brother's mind. About you constantly driving me insane with all of his lovey-dovey talk about you and him. The love between you both lit a fire inside him that blasted English couldn't extinguish. It was that damn boy. I told him to practice with his damn bow. He just wouldn't listen. Angus didn't make it because of the boy. I told him to get rid of the... It should have been Billy that died instead.
Thank you so much, James. Thank you for telling me this. You've brightened up my day and filled my heart with a warmth that lasts a lifetime.
All right. Listen to me. Let's bring out the presents.
Everyone cheers and passes Serena the presents they brought her. She goes through them as laughter fills up the room. Suddenly, she hears the familiar call of the peacock outside. Her heart fills with joy as she gets up and runs to the door. Flinging it open, she steps outside. She looks around. She can't see where that familiar call originates.
That sound brings me memories of you, Angus. And of our moonlit walks together.
Feeling warmth in her heart for her love, she looks up to the heavens, kissing her fingers the way her love taught her. She salutes the moon. Briefly, she feels that familiar presence of her love, comforting her in this moment.
I love you, Angus. For all eternity, until the day that last breath leaves me. I love you.
End of play.